The best around. Something is eventually gonna break us down because that's just how life works. Actually, that's just how Punch Club works. Life does eventually break people down. I'm kind of wondering how much Mr. Clean or Captain Picard, how much is that treadmill? $200. That is like $200 more than I care to admit that I have. Maybe we should go deliver some pizza. I don't think we'll have enough experience to get some pizza, or get our full pizza's worth. Pizza's worth? Pizza's worth. Another new companion in the Fallout thing. Haha! It's not a callback if I use the same joke. Well, no, it's not. It's not a rehash. It's a callback. That's how those jokes work, right? All right. We are just able to slip by. Hopefully, we don't get mugged. Saying that as I grit my teeth. It has happened before in my off-camera stuff. We had a treadmill, so now we can also get our stamina up when we're not looking. I don't think we have enough time if the fight's in 2 days to kind of get into Roy's good graces as usual. Instead, maybe we should work on getting some sleep. Maybe even working a little more so we can get our food. I'm pretty sure we only have one steak left, so our stakes are quite high. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm actually the worst person right now. I've become what I hate, the pun master. I don't even have a child. I got a nephew. Is that close enough? Am I the weird uncle? Yeah, let's be honest. That answer's already been that's already been answered for me by several people. Instead of thinking about that, let's just focus on getting our stats back up. This 11 agility is really, I don't know, it puts me in a high spirit. Makes me excited for my sport poster. A thing that I have yet to watch. Instead, Epo. Always Epo. Although it's pretty good. The dub is okay. If I may get on dub watch right now. Because it's got Steve Staley, who is a natural in Gundam series. He's Shiro Amada. He is Banachio Lynx. He plays a banana. I mean, how can you not love that? So it does well. Everyone else is kind of okay. Miyata's voice actor is alright. Takamura's is he exists in that vacuum of, well, you certainly are. You fit the character, I guess. I'm not trying to be insulting. I do need. Fortunately, I think we need to just eat food here, which kind of sucks. We only need. I mean, the mood might not be bad, but it's technically cheaper in the long run. I'm okay with that. What is this friggin' equilibrium we're about to get here where we're just take a drive, eat it. Okay, not really what I was asking. Eat some pizza from the place that we actually work at, and then continue working. Probably just one more day at Alabama. That's a reference I never thought I'd be making in this thing. Hey, wait a minute. We've got a thing we can be taking. And the thing I probably want/need to be taking is this dang agility focus, so we can actually, focus on agility. With that, we'll be able to do Rice Eater and get even better agility training. We don't even have to take Slave to the Wind yet, where we can't get any of these higher than 9, which would be bad, but at the same time, I mean, the only thing we get from that, other than Ninjutsu, it's pretty good. Mimic techniques might also be really good. Heal opponent's damage back to him at the beginning of the attack phase. I don't know what that means when, damage back to him right at the beginning. Is that the next round we get all of the stuff that we just got into him? That sounds really nice. I don't believe it, but that sounds really nice. Instead, I'm gonna unlock this thing, which now will come to pass, considering that we're gonna fight Gordon, who is a pretty strong agility stamina kind of guy. He does not seem to have a block, which means our block thing will be useless. Maybe skip attacks will be good. I'm gonna put another kick on there, just to potentially add credence to that Clearwater Revival. To the more attack buttons we have, the more attacks we do. Sorry not to believe it, considering that he is running the can-can on us. Luckily, we're able to do some nice, hefty footwork, get out of the way. But, otherwise, Gordon gets a good takes a good knockdown. I get the good knockdown. I did it. It was me. Now we start to trade counter blows. Which can be good. He hasn't really changed his style, so I don't think I will either, because we're kind of in a good position right now. And that's something I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting. We got $60. Did we move up in rank or something? We are rank 2 again. Just Salvador punches. We seem to skip straight past him, and you know what? I'm fine with that. I don't need to. Don't tell him. I'm fine with it. We don't need to fight him. Mr. Kekuse will probably kick our butts. 25% less event energy, all your skills based. Okay. Alright, mister. Same thing as last time. Let's get some pizza. Probably this one, because it's the only one that gives us HP. Look at some ultimate fights. We're so close. I think it's only plus 15 every time we fight, though, so I don't know. We're going to fight Rey Mascario first, which is kind of interesting. He does not have a... what do you want to call it? A block. And last time, we fought him second, and... I mean, we did beat him, but at the same time, he did a lot of good, like, kicks like that, where they're like, oh, they don't hurt, but man, they are constantly hitting, and they add up. So if we can, you know, avoid having that add up, I'm saying that as it's happening, then we'll probably can make it out of this okay. As long as, you know, we're above 50% in health, like going into the next fight, I feel better. I can't remember if we even got to fight this purple mohawked man, because I think we had to fight Triple Boxer before him, and he proved really tough. I guess these are kind of randomized. But nonetheless, we win. I'm up, which I'm happy about. We fight Pinky. He's a strong dude, and he does have a block, so I will get rid of this thing. Try to go for our block. Get rid of block be gone. Oh no, we did fight this guy. He was the dude that hurt himself more than us. Thankfully, and hopefully that trend continues, I say, as we get, again, Commentator's Curse. Speaking of Commentator's Curse, just to date this video, you know, Evo's coming up soon. It's pretty exciting. Oh god, please, help. So, plenty of upsets, and said Commentator's Curse could end up happening. We're pretty evenly split right now, but his energy is low, so if we can just get a knockdown and not... Alright. Alright. Come on. Oh, yes. Again. Just, you know, you chalk it up to fatigue, I'd say. We get that win. We have way too much money to care about. Like, we get up to like 250, because I think that's how much the really good machines cost, and then like there's a good chance we get our faces punched in. Like literally, we start to get mugged. I'll buy a couple of these. The energy, the soda and stuff doesn't seem that important, but I think the topping off is pretty good. It does the same amount of HP up as well, and it's only $9 as opposed to the $14 that we get instant gratification for. here I suppose you do have to factor in the cost of what is it going to take for me to do this and go to that and yada yada, whatever. The short answer is we live to see another day, quite literally. Now we're ready. Now we can run on the treadmill, hit the speedball a little more. Hopefully not the speedball like illicit drugs. And right now I think, except for probably getting our stamina, getting our stamina high enough, I just want to kind of like keep it steady. If we get to 6, that'd be great. If not, that's fine. Probably just instead want to like hammer down on our agility, make sure that we get it to like critical mass. We don't need to be 12, but if we could, that'd be great. I think I need to go sign up for our fight, otherwise I'll forget about it. No, you keep doing your thing. You're good. I believe in you. Also would be good doing some sparring. Going to eat would be nice. Then we're out of all of our energy. We end up doing that and getting back a pretty considerable chunk. Now is the time I think we're gonna hit up Roy. And Roy's our boy, and we want to be on top of things. Although I probably don't want to just warp from our bed into the thing. Probably like 44, I mean 84, and then math. This really would just top us off. I guess is exactly what I got it for. So, alright. I think we're Mr. Moneybags here. We are so rich we can take the bus. That's how good we are. Gonna do a little bit of this. Probably fall in love. You know, in a couple of orders. It was like, I also find it weird that it's like make a gift and also $40. Do I make like an origami swan out of 2 Jacksons, or do I just make a thing and materials just kind of happen? These are the questions that I guess we'll never really know. Also, check out my muscles. Yeah, they're pretty good. So anyways, I fought this one guy. He had a pink mohawk, but he actually wasn't that great. So, I mean, I guess looks aren't all that great. But speaking of looks, I am so in love. You know, it just happens. If anything, the fights are the whole reason that me and you are kind of in love. So, let's do this thing. Now let's go chill with Roy. Make sure that everything's about right. I think the next fight is either tomorrow or the actual day of. And haven't been keeping track there. Also, there's an achievement for beating this game in under 100 days. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to get that. But, I don't know. 200, 300. Those are still achievement things. Not so bad. I don't think there's an actual end state that I'm aware of. Otherwise, it'd be pretty, you know. I got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. That too, we're on track, so to speak. This is kind of the ideal thing that I want. Is we have the opponent is blocking, you know, we have the attack to press the attack on, but we also have our counterattacks. I bet there is a playthrough out there that is, I don't fight, like I don't strike people, I just let them wear themselves out, which could be kind of interesting in a way. But not for me. Not right now. Right now, we're gonna beat up a poor old man for his experience points. Because, to be honest, I don't think there's a better thing to do right now. Except to do a little training with our good friend Roy. Roy, who is, in fact, our boy. We're just gonna get just enough. No, the fight is today, so we're gonna get the end for Roy's help is almost coinciding with that clock, which is a little dangerous in a way. Probably gonna have to cut it short by a little or a lot. We do have this 11 agility that I was hoping for. I don't think, except for maybe trying to do the jump rope, we might be able to clinch it. I don't believe it. So instead, probably should have just ran and tried to get 6. But 11 and 5 is still good. It's nothing to sneeze at. We get Roy's support. That's all I need really in life. Just Roy spotting me. This isn't really spotting, I suppose. This is just him going, good job. Good job. You know what? I feel like that's what some people just need. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to utilize 100% of his stuff. Instead, we're going to have to take this fight. Salvador punches. I knew this had to happen. He does not have a block, so we can get rid of that. I guess get the kick. Just I feel a little like it does 4 and 6. I haven't really. I mean, skip attack might be good, but our stamina's never been a real problem at this moment. All right, you start off strong, but you. All right, so far so good. Let's not jinx ourselves. Also just ow. A little struck in back. We're coming to blows. Literally, like, this is a pretty nice, even fight in terms of percentages. Actually, we are even health. Who knew? But we almost got the full knockdown on the first round. So dang it, Salvador punches. I'm actually kind of confused by your name now that I've said it. Nonetheless, a little bit of a disappointing finish there. These words sound familiar to me, but let's not think about that. We have enough to get our skill, and that skill that I want is penetrating strike. Sharp sting is definitely the next area that we want, because it'll just replace our rain of strikes and get better. Cool-headed. When your strikes are blocked by the opponent, your other strikes will cost less energy. That sounds really good. I would like that. This roundhouse kick I'd also kind of like, because it replaces our karate high kick. Which one is that? I mean, I see it here. But I think what we have are both these karate kicks. Our karate high kick is the one that does 6 and is already really good, so lowers opponent's block chance. Wow. Can I say words? Demoralize. All damage by your opponent's reduced. That sounds pretty good. Cutthroat doesn't seem that important because it's a punch, and our punches don't do that much. But at the same time, it does do higher than our karate kick. It only does 4. It also costs more, but still. It's the thought that counts, and it gets us to our flip kick, which will replace our karate kick and do great. And demoralize also sounds fantastic, and probably would be really good against Bo. Probably also want to, I think I'll wait to fight Bo until we can get there. But I want all this stuff too. Oh, the life of a man who has choices for once in his life. Choices. We don't have the time. Instead, we need to make the money. Rather, we need the health, which could come in the form of eating and topping. Pizza toppings. Jokes. Sign up. Take this fight against Curtis, who is super stamina, which kind of worries me. Thankfully, we did get at that thing. Let's get rid of our karate kick and instead go for this penetrating strike, which will, preferably work against that. You have a block, though, as well. So maybe get rid of the wind flow dodge and really work on. This man has the stamina to last him. That guy, I don't know, he's just mysterious, I suppose. We are basically finding a wall, but thankfully the wall is being a little forgiving. Minus those low kicks. The low kicks are definitely staggering and debilitating, hurting our agility, which is kind of our lifeblood. But we get the knockdown, which I gotta say is pretty considerable, considering that he is a stamina-based guy and preferably has like less like stamina drain on him. But it looks like he's kind of all out. Maybe an infighter. I don't know. At this point, we're not really going for boxing terms. We definitely, with the kicks and stuff, there's no time for fighting terms. There's just time for fighting. Apparently enough time to get into a third round, so congratulations there. Yeah. GG. I shouldn't be too cocky. This next masked man, Mr. Blacksuit, who is a 747, apparently, could get us. We're above on the thing, so that's good. But he's got the same kind of stuff. In fact, he may be a carbon copy, just with a little more balanced in the stats. Thankfully, he's missing a lot, and that is activating our good counter abilities. And we're getting past his block. We're hitting through his stamina. Maybe the stamina thing is like certainly, I think. Ignore target stamina-based like protection. Do we have a chance to like do damage to his energy with these attacks? Definitely seems like we're hitting really well. We win, which is great, because that means not only do we get a buku amount of dollars, but now we are in the red zone. So now we just got strong opponents. Oh, good. But hey, we're a hell of a lot closer to becoming pretty good and getting the Don's favor. Mr. Don in Don Cafe Street. And we've got a crazy amount of money, but that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is we seem to end on this place a lot, but it is a good place to end. It's some really good fights. Punch Club, rather. It's kind of Fight Club. There's a whole lot of Fight Club references in this. But Punch Club is finally getting into a really good swing of not getting totally murdered. I guess it's what happens when you actually do training rather than just like mulling around and trying to survive. But that doesn't matter. If you enjoyed the video, which is what does matter, you can click the like button. And if you really enjoyed the video and want to see more of these things, well, have I got news for you. This channel is filled with all sorts of stuff like Punch Club, Chroma Squad, Binding of Isaac, stream highlights, also do streams. You can find all the stuff in the description below. I am MaelstromTier, and I will see you next time. Bye.